Hi, this is Paul from Advanced Automatic Doors. Just wanted to show you this particular site. This is a double set of curved bipartite and sliding doors that have been installed and maintained by others. We're here today to carry out our first ever initial service on both door sets. Our comprehensive service adjustments will consist of us being on site all day working on both these doors. If you're getting your doors serviced and the service engineer's on site less than 2 hours, then I think you need to be looking at what's actually being done and making sure you're just not getting something that is called in our industry a service inspection, which consists of a tick list, and in my opinion is just a proposal submission scheme, allowing the doors to fall into a state of disrepair. It looks like this particular site has been victim to that type of service, if you can use the word. If you listen to the sound of this particular operator when it opens, I mean, I can tell that this particular door has not been serviced or lubricated in many years. By looking up in the ceiling panel on this particular site, it's absolute abomination. The many years of debris is up there and just been left and overlooked by others. That's not what we're about. We'll be rolling up our sleeves today and taking down the whole ceiling, clearing all the debris that's up there. So we haven't got we ain't got it in the future. I mean, this particular site as well, the outer door has got its stainless steel cladding flapping in the wind on the face of the door. Customer says it's been like that for over a year. Even went after the last company left. We'll resolve that. There's an infill section missing on the front nose of the door. If you look on that one, it's got brush pile. This one has got a section missing. Customers been complaining of the doors not locking. That would be because the doors aren't in the correct location when the doors are in the closed position because of this. Things like this, if these aren't resolved during service visits, then the doors just fall into a state of disrepair, and others are only too eager to promptly get full replacement system proposals on your lap. These particular doors, as I say, will not be looking and certainly not sounding the way they currently do at the moment. And I'll put on some before and after pictures, as action always speak louder than words. If you want your doors professionally serviced and enhanced, and you would like a return investment on your planned service orders, don't hesitate to contact us. Speak soon. Many thanks. Bye. Hi, it's Paul again from Advanced Automatic Doors. Just want to show you all the ceilings down on these double curved bipartite and sliding door sets. As you can see, cables just sprawn everywhere, unsightly. On this particular site, someone's carried out something called a retro kit. They've replaced the existing operating materials, and what they've done, left the old box and all the old cables just sprawn around where they should have been removed previous. As I say, we're obviously going to neatly tie wrap all these cables back where they should be and make it much more presentable for future planned service works. As I say, now we can gain access to all the materials and carry out some service adjustments that these doors are actually absolutely screaming for. Unreal. Many thanks. Upon removal of the full ceiling on this double curved bipartite and sliding door entrance, carrying out further investigation and finding old cables from the previous system, the operating system. When they've done something called a retro kit, they've just left the old cables just straddling around. I mean, that doesn't help with fault diagnosis. They're not obviously looking after this customer long term. The old inner door set did have an electric lock. This was the manual override. It's just been cut and left flapping around up in the ceiling. Also, I found a internal presence sensor that's located up here in the ceiling area that covers the threshold area on the internal door set. It was just disconnected. I mean, this is a cable going back to the old system, and it's just not even connected. So the customer's got a operational door with no presence safety cover. I mean, whoever carried out the previous works, even though this internal door set is an access control door, you would utilize that presence sensor and wire it into the safety, so at least the safety works, the sensor works when the doors are in the operating mode, open, going, closed, and then the sensor can turn off in the fully closed position. Instead, they've just disconnected it, so the customer's left with no safety coverage on the inside whatsoever, which is dangerous. Many thanks. Upon further investigation, this is the previous ultrasonic sensors that were fitted on the previous operating materials. The door has since had a something called a retro kit fitted, where they strip out the old operating materials and replace them. But even though this was supposed to be an upgrade in safety, this has been a downgrade, as these current internal and external doors have no presence sensors covering the travel area of the doors or in front of the doors. So you know, it's wrong to just leave these old cables just up in the ceiling, floating around unnecessarily, creating confusion, you know, for fault diagnosis in the future. It's just wrong. I mean, as I say, these are all going back to the old previous box and systems that's just been left in situ incorrectly, obviously being carried out by novices that work within our door industry, automatic door industry. Thanks.